Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Shattered Relics. I see you there. I'm lurking in the grass, so you might not be able to see me, but I'm there. Last video, we reached 15,000 points, which is tier 7, and that means we have the highest XP multiplier possible and all the fragment slots available. My main goal for this series is getting the Dragon Trophy, which means being in the top 1% of league points by the time the league ends, which isn't a static number, of course. Top 1% is just a constantly increasing number, so there's a lot of competition to get there. But at this point, now that we've reached tier 7, I could pretty much just do whatever I want. There's no rush for league points. I mean, there's still like over a month left in the league. But one thing I want to start working towards is maxing. You get league points for getting 99 in a skill. You get league points for reaching like base total milestones like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95. Maxing, there's points for all that stuff. There's even league points for getting 25 mil XP in some skills, which is going to be a lot easier for certain ones like fishing and cooking, which is just completely AFK, which is also what I'm about to do right now because I got to edit the previous video. We're 97 fishing and I guess we'll end up getting 99 today in just like an hour or two. Mixologist is now level 2. I was saying yesterday, because I just got that fragment, that it's probably not even worth training Herblore until we get that to level 3, because that saves all the secondaries. Like 100% chance you will never use them up. Oh, look at these people teasing the noobs. This is how it is on the last day of the league though. Everyone just like spam drops all their items all over the game, and it's just like, it's crazy. Just the whole entire screen's filled with like pink text everywhere. Actually trying to pick it up. Why are people trying to pick it up? No, it just despawned. No, you can't let items despawn on a temporary game mode, no. This is really cool timing. You know, I was just talking about how you have to like make the 1%, but there's not really a way to know what the 1% is unless you go on the high scores and try to figure out what the lowest ranked person is, which could take quite a bit of time to figure out. Jagex just posted on Twitter right here how many points you need for each of the different rankings, and as you can see, Dragon right now is just over 15k points, 15.3k, which I'm currently not in, although I'm very close to, but that's okay. A lot of people end up quitting after like a week or two, and the threshold becomes a lot easier to reach. And then as time goes on, more people actually join the league, which means the higher amount of people can be in the Dragon Cup. All right, just gotta catch one more fish any second now. There we go, level 99 fishing. You thought I was joking when I was talking about 25 mils, didn't you? But we're already at 18 million cooking XP. We could look at the XP per hour I'm getting. I'm getting over 4 million cooking XP per hour, so I still have to edit a little bit more, but there's a chance we're going to get, no, probably not yet, but we're going to get very close to 25 mil cooking. And about the league rankings again, I remember during Trailblazer League, Jagex would like update in their news post each week what the current thresholds were for each tier. But I remember last year, it was like in the league's Discord or Twitter or Reddit or maybe all three, people made their own programs that would pull data from the high scores so that anytime you want, you'd be able to check and see exactly what your ranking was and what the threshold was. So I'm sure someone will do that again this time if they haven't already. People have probably already made that actually. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. But now I am done fishing. I have 3 99s, meaning there's 20 skills left to get to 99 before maxing. And there's, I think it was 33 days left in the league. So even if I only got 199 per day, which I think it's possible for me to get like 2 99s per day, depending on which skills they are, that would still leave plenty of time left over for bossing and doing other tasks, or just doing them in between each of the 99s. I was thinking which 99 I should go for next, and yeah, I could like go for Slayer or do like any random skill, but I think it'd be better to actually think about the order I do them in. And there's 2 skill capes that stand out the most. That'd be the crafting cape or the construction cape. And I would prefer to do construction, except I just don't have the money or the logs yet, I think, to be able to do that, even with the fragments. So I'm gonna start with crafting because I don't really need any resources to do that besides like astral runes. Last time I trained crafting, there was a lot of competition and it was kind of hard to find open worlds or open locations for the charter crew members. Although last night they just added 11 more worlds for League's World. So I'm hoping maybe that'll make things a little bit easier, but we'll just check here. See, this is like what it was like everywhere. I could always farm giant seaweed and mine buckets of sand, but I've never really liked doing that method. I've always preferred doing charter ships on Iron Men. So I'm hoping we could find an open location somewhere because each charter ship in every location has a different stock than the others. I'll show you my fragment setup. With my active effects, I have endless knowledge, so I can switch back and forth to the lunar spellbook, which doesn't really matter too much, but more importantly, I have the craftsman activated, which means I'll be able to craft my whole inventory at once. And then also arcane conduit to save 90% of runes, which means even though I barely have any astral runes, that should be enough to last me until 99, which means doing this method is essentially free because you craft the things and you sell it right back to the shop. It looks like there's someone else here too. Uh-oh. I've just spent so much GP chartering to different areas and hopping worlds, and like almost everywhere is sold out. I don't understand why. Like, they made all the other stuff in the shop restock. Like, watch, if I buy the pineapples but then open it up, the pineapples restock. I don't know why they didn't do that for like the buckets of sand and soda ash. Well, I'll just show you an example right here. First off, if you go to the menu entry swapper plugin on RuneLite and then go to UI swaps, you can make your shift buy or shift sell be whatever you want it to be. I'm gonna shift buy, and then let me filter the spells. Cast super glass make, and then make these into these things, and it's gonna make the full inventory at once, and then I could sell back to the shop and hop worlds and repeat. And hopefully try to find worlds that aren't as sold out of the buckets of sand. I mean, the thing is, even if a world doesn't have that much sand, like if there's only 5 in a world and I craft that, I'm still getting 4k XP, which compared to the main game, it's still like insanely fast. Just not as fast as it could be if the worlds weren't sold out and there wasn't a lot of competition. But we're gonna be starting with 79 crafting, and I guess the goal is gonna be 99, or if I get burnt or just rage quit because all the worlds are sold out. We'll see how far we get with it. I mean, it makes sense that everyone's doing crafting because it's a really good skill to get up early on because of the crafting cape and being able to make the Zenites and all the jewelry stuff. If you do this on the last week or last couple weeks of the league, there should be no issues. And every world should probably be full stock. So on one hand, it's good to put it off so you can get faster XP rates, but on the other hand, it really does help your account if you can get your crafting up early on. 87 crafting means I can now craft light orbs, which in the main game, it is better to craft those because you get more XP than making the lantern lenses. However, they're untradeable, which means you can't sell them back to the shop. I'll just show you right here. I'll make an inventory of them. And because you can't sell them, that means that you have to drop them on the ground, which in the main game, this is more XP, even with the time spent dropping them. But because in the league, I'm able to craft a full inventory at once, that means that dropping them takes up a bigger percentage of the time. So in the league, it's probably not worth your time making the light orbs because of that, unless you're going to coxy them. But for me personally, I'm just going to make the lantern lenses and sell them back to the shop. This is a new one. All the worlds now have full stocks of buckets of sand, but the seaweed and soda ash are sold out. I don't know why people would go to this shop specifically to buy them either, or why they're even buying it in the first place. It's very odd. Dude, I actually got the message from hopping too many worlds. In the main game, you know, like there's time between you have to hop the worlds because you have to wait for your character to make all the lenses or the molten glass or whatever, but because there's no delay, I'm constantly hopping worlds. And it used to be like 10 worlds or 20 worlds back like a year or two ago, but they increased that limit. And I guess now, after I've been doing this for like over 3 hours today, I have now reached the login limit and I can no longer log in, apparently. Oh, we made it back in. Okay, I got in for a second and then I tried to hop again and now I'm timed out again. Oh no, maybe I should take my monthly shower. All right, after a nice little 30-minute break, I'm ready to get back into the game. You know what, since it's still January, that means I'm still allowed to make the joke. Hey, it was my first shower in a year. That's how it goes, right? No, I've only been back for like 30 minutes and I got timed out again. I think it's like a rolling timer, so like you can have X amount of logs in X amount of time, and after that you're just gonna get logged out every time you try. And if that's the case, I'm assuming, then I'll just go train something else for a bit. I do want to get 99 crafting today though. And just for reference, I'll put the crafting XP up on screen. I've gained 7.4 million crafting XP so far, with about 1.7 mil XP per hour. I'll just pause that timer and hopefully I can get back to that later today. I decided I wanted to do thieving, and I was looking at the fragments, and I think the only two that help are these two deeper pockets, which gives you double loot that does stack with the rogue's outfit, and smooth criminal, which gives you an increased chance of successfully pickpocketing and you don't take damage when you fail. And the rest of these slots can just be used to train up other fragments. The two that I really want to make sure I can get to level 3 are Certified Farmer. I want to do this before doing farming, not only to get more herbs, but also because I want to train farming through Tithe Farm, and having guaranteed double crops is going to help with that. And then Mixologist to save all the secondaries for doing herb lore, and then I'll just find some other random ones for these 3. Hey, someone else with the Bandos pet. Okay, I want to show you some RuneLite settings for the Arty Knight here. So you can see I'm in resizable mode. I have my attack options hidden, so that way I can just pickpocket by clicking. Now, as you can see, there's no way of me knowing when I have the max amount of coin pouches in my inventory without opening my inventory, but I can't just leave it open because that's where my mouse is going to be, and I like to just do that. And I could just like open up just whenever randomly, but there is a way you can actually know how many pouches you have in your inventory without having to open it. And that is with the plugin called Inventory Viewer. As you can see, it just shows my inventory, and I could actually move this up here and like make it be in line with my inventory. So that way I'll also know where to put my mouse to click on the Arty Knight. And whenever I see it get to 28 or start getting close there, I can just open up my inventory and then close it after I empty the pouches. I'm also using the remapping plugin, so I don't have to actually use one of the F keys. I just use my arrow key because it's right next to my numpad to open up the inventory. And there's a plugin for that too called key remapping. You can remap whatever you want to be. And in case you didn't know, the most recent news post by Jagex regarding third-party clients does state that every single plugin within RuneLite as well as OSBuddy are fully compliant with Jagex's rules. With that said though, I'm starting with level 83 Thieving, and I'll just see how far I get before I have to eat dinner tonight. Okay, it's been 1 hour of Thieving nights. As you can see by the XP in the top left corner, I gained about 3 million XP. The GP I gained was about 450k, and look at all these fragments from 1 hour of Thieving the Nights. I think the whole time, oh no, are they all dupes? Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I was gonna say the whole time I was doing crafting for like 4 hours, I got like, well, definitely not this many fragments, probably just a few, but oh, that's real unfortunate. Ooh, Certified Farmer is level 3, yes. Yeah, okay, so beyond just the fact of like not getting fragments, every action I do, I think it's like once per tick or something, you can get 1 XP. So just by like, you can see the constant XP drops, I'm constantly getting XP in the fragments I have equipped. Next up, hopefully Mixologist. That's pretty far away from leveling though. Wait, no, I just checked the wiki. It's every 4 ticks you're able to gain 1 XP for your equipped fragments. Okay, well with that, I'm going back to fixed mode and I'm gonna go eat dinner. We're at 93 Thieving, and look at all this GP we made. I think that's enough if I add on to what I have already. I should have enough GP to fund 99 construction at this point. I haven't really done the math. I've kind of just done some very like raw basics in my head, but I think we'll have enough for 99 con like tomorrow, or maybe I'll do it the day after, we'll see. I'm going back to doing the Apital Agility course tonight while I'm eating dinner, and we're starting with 391 laps. Once we get to 500, we'll be able to get another task done. And of course, we're gonna have to get 99 agility too. Well, that's like 1.5 to 2 hours of doing agility done for tonight. We didn't get to that 500 threshold, but I'll just get there next session for sure. For now, we gotta go back to crafting though, because I'm only level 95, and that's probably like 2.5 more hours of crafting or something for 3.7 mil XP. Yeah, I think I survived 3 hours before I ended up getting timed out for too many logins, so hopefully it doesn't happen this time. It shouldn't take 3 more hours. No, what have I done? I'm so out of it, dude. I mean, not really out of it, it's only midnight, but oh, I can't believe I just did that. Ooh, level 3 in Dragon D Zonabit. This might be it, I'm not sure. Let's see. No, it looks like I'm gonna get the level by just casting the spell, so here we go. 99 crafting, yay. We can go get the cape now. I was just thinking about the method of mining sandstone and farming giant seaweed. Another reason, or a couple reasons why I'm also glad I didn't do that, is because I don't have to pay for all the buckets of sand, because it'd be 50 GP each, versus this method was pretty much free. I only went through like 150 Astro runes because I saved 90%. And the other reason is because I'm going to be mining iron for 99 mining, so it's not even worth my time mining the sandstone, because I'm going to have to get the smithing XP somehow, and mining sandstone will not give me any smithing XP or any bars or anything to help with smithing. But we are here in the crafting guild, the master crafter, 99. Oh, dude, I swear like the option, I always just like click on the one that says 99k, but that's always like the no option, especially when I'm recording. I'm like not good at recording and playing the game at the same time. But there we go, the crafting cape, one of only a couple skill capes I'll probably end up buying on the account. The reason why the skill cape is so good, if you didn't know, is because it has a teleport, unlimited teleports to the crafting guild right over here in this tile every time. And the reason why this teleport is so good is because there's a bank right next to it, right here. And you can also only use this bank if you have the Fouled or Hard Diary done, or if you have 99 crafting, which of course I do have now. Let me put the XP per hour up on screen. So today I gained over 11 million crafting XP, averaging about 1.7 mil XP per hour, which is about 6.5 hours of crafting to get to 99 via charter ships. Not bad, I'd say. Not bad. I kind of missed this though. Like I missed like just grinding something out, because for the first week of the league up until today, I've just been like constantly running around doing things with no downtime, but it was really chill today, just like grinding stuff out and just chilling. But it's getting me really hyped to max though. It's making me feel like more and more confident about it. Today we got 99 fishing and crafting, and tomorrow we'll get another 99 or maybe even 2. I'm thinking maybe woodcutting and construction tomorrow. Those kind of go hand in hand, so we'll see about those two. But for now, I'm going to bed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.